What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, TSK. I'm Lounge, and this is the Smoking Nick. Know what I mean? And I took a little hiatus for a minute so I could reflect and think about what was going on in the sphere of ours called Knicks World. You know what I mean? And in Knicks World right now, I've heard a lot of people like talking a certain type of way about our team, and some of it I agree with and a lot of it I disagree with, right? Because a lot of people like to point the finger and place blame, and they don't really place blame on the things that they need place blame on because they pretend that they don't see the things that's in their face, right? And we're all different, so we can see the same thing and interpret it different, which is true. But there does come a point where your delusions of grandeur will not be accepted. Your delusions of grandeur will not be accepted, for sure. You know what I mean? And we need to hold everybody accountable this season, right? The front office, we need to hold accountable. The coaching staff and the players, we need to hold everybody accountable this season, because not only have we been underperforming, and I've heard a lot of my brothers make a lot of good points, you feel me? As I've been on my hiatus the past 2 weeks, you feel me? I have noticed that our defensive effort, the intelligence of the plays that we run, we got too much hesitation going on. We got like really this stream, and the title is the Knicks. Where the fuck did we go wrong, right? I think to start to say where we went wrong is we didn't respect the way we came up last year, to be honest, right? We came up off a lot of defense, off a lot of tips, off a lot of second chance points, off a lot of hustle plays. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to respect the dudes that was doing those type of things for you. And what I mean is that if you got dudes that's hustling and doing their thing and fucking grinding as hard as they can grind, you got to keep those players on your team. They might not be producing as much as you like them to produce, but it's a culture. And if you're trying to quote unquote produce a culture, you got to keep your best dudes. Me and one of my dudes debate about Reggie Bullock all the time. He said we should keep Fournier. He says we should have kept Reggie Bullock over Evan Fournier. And I told him that I thought Evan Fournier was trade bait, right? So we were at the same end, but on different odds, if that makes any sense to anybody, right? I always thought we could improve the shooting guard position, because I thought RJ was the shooting guard at first, but then they moved him to small forward, which quote unquote, I wouldn't say quote unquote, I don't know if it's his position. He disappears too much, but we're going to save RJ for later. He's not right now. RJ is for when I have my compadres with me, just to say, because I got to think right now, because like tonight, I'm going on and I'm going to be on for a while, and it's going to be a minute. Like, I'm just going to be ranting until people feel like they just want to come and join and shut the stupid shit that I'm saying up. Like, y'all already know what it is with the Smoking Nick, boy. It's your boy Law Owns and we lit. You know what I mean? So I'm about to just be truthful and honest about the bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't bring none of my partners with me tonight. You know what I mean? And I called one of them. He's preoccupied, but I didn't call the rest of them because, to be honest, tonight I wanted y'all niggas to hear how I feel about this bullshit with no indiscretions, no fucking distractions. You know what I mean? Like, nobody trying to skew my voice this way or skew it that way. You know, skew is just slightly turning it. So you know, like, so I just wanted to come on and keep it real. Like, I don't like what I see. And if anybody I'm holding accountable, there's 3 people I'm holding accountable right now, this season. Right? I'm holding Leon Rose, Tom Thibodeau, and RJ Barrett accountable for this season that we're going through right now. Straight up. Because RJ was supposed to take a step forward. And I keep hearing people say, I was going to save it, but fuck that. I'm not saving shit. We going straight into it. Know what I mean? I keep hearing people saying that we should run our offense through this bum ass nigga. He disappears. How you gonna run your offense through a ghost? Do that even make sense? Listen to yourself when you speak, and you'll realize if you make sense or not. That part. How you gonna run your offense through a ghost? How you gonna run your offense through a ghost? Bro, go sit down, bro. You messing my shit up. Go sit the fuck down. Sit down. Damn near mess my camera up. Now I gotta turn it all the way back on and stuff. Sorry. Give me 1 second. You're fucking my shit up. Fuck, man. Get out. Fucking my whole shit up. What's your bullshit? I'm about to switch my whole camera situation up, man. Motherfuckers be fucking it up. Trying to go in on a live rant. These motherfuckers crazy. And then here come my babies. Talking crazy. But to get back to the shit that I was talking about, man, RJ Barrett, he disappeared. He couldn't be the future of our team when he doesn't show up enough. How could you be the future of a team when you don't show up enough? Answer me that. How could you be the future of something when you don't show up? Right? If you joined the company and you were there 10% of the time, do you honestly think they would make you the future of their company? Are you fucking dumb? Close the door. Don't let the dog in here. Close the door. Now. Because I said close the door. My man DSJ said he hasn't shown up because he's playing out of position. So DSJ, my G, what position should he be playing? Because he's a small forward. He ain't no shooting guard because his jump shot is whack. So tell me what position should he be playing, my man? What position? I'll wait. I'll wait till you respond, my G. I'll wait because you my G. Respect, my G. What's popping? Nah, Randall ain't gotta go, bruh. Matter of fact, matter of fact, matter of fact, we gotta talk about it. Cause broad statements like that, like Randall gotta go. What about RJ? What about RJ? Hit the link. Tell me why he gotta go. I don't want to just hear he gotta go. Tell me why. I need to know why. I need to know. Because I disagree.
My man.
What's good, my G?
What up? What up?
Salute.
Nah, salute, bro. Nah, I'm gonna say this, right? Because I feel like RJ Barrett really is a shooting guard who's still learning how to be a better shooter, more consistent shooter, right? And I just put it in the comment too. The
No, no,
comparison
no.
is
I'm gonna let you. Hold on. I'm gonna let you speak. Go ahead.
nah. The comparison is okay. The same thing that we're talking about with RJ as far as the inconsistency with shooting and not being a threat is the same conversation we said about DeMar DeRozan, right? The one thing that we can say, at least in RJ's defense, is that DeMar DeRozan has never had a season where he shot 40%, which is at least above league average from the perimeter. So at least you have something to build off of with RJ Barrett, right? Then you look at the way that he played in the Olympics as far as the qualifying and the improvement that he made in creating his own shot. The only problem right now that you can see is that RJ is not as effective at creating as, you know what I'm saying, as DeMar DeRozan is at the moment. But that takes time and development. So when I look at, again, you got guys that are specifically playing the position since AAU, since high school and college. Like, and I always bring up the guys like McCall and Miles Bridges, right? Those guys are legitimate small forwards, even at the height of 6'6" and 6'7", right? But that's the position that they play. There's no trying to learn how to be better at a different position. That's the position that they know. Um, when you got guys like Paul George who started in the league at shooting guard, but he's 6'9", the changeover isn't going to be as hard because you're still of the same height and
But
body type as other small
but
forwards in the
DSJ,
stretch.
DSJ, DSJ,
Yeah,
DSJ. Those dudes came into the league with more skill than RJ, bro.
right. Which is why I'm saying, as far as the what I'm saying,
I
even with
thought I thought RJ was a 2-2, right?
right,
Right. To be honest, the third year when Thibodeau, or his second year when Thibodeau, no, yeah, second year with Thibodeau because it's third year now. So his
right.
second year with Thibodeau got there, right? And he moved him to small forward. I didn't think it was the right move, but it fit him
But see, he
last
wasn't
year.
playing it consistently. But yeah, he wasn't
And
playing it
and and,
consistently.
and it's funny. The thing that's just funny to me is that, right? All right, Reggie Bullock played that position because I thought to myself, why is not Reggie small forward or like because it's a lot. So my mind is going 1,000 different places. So I need to calm down.
Nah, that's all good. We
No,
rocking.
no,
We
but
rocking.
it's but because I've been holding it in, and I've been I've been holding it in. So I'm thinking to myself like, bro, you got your year at 2 guard, you average 14. You got your year at small forward, you average 17. You said you wanted to become a two-way player this year. You had a good 6-7 games doing that, and then you disappear for like a good 15 games, right? There's no way in hell we could give that boy the keys when he disappears for 15 games in the first 20.
Well, I mean, if you want to sit there and go as far as his production, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Come
Like
on,
I don't.
DSJ. That's all we have is our production.
Nah, but I mean, again, like I'll give you a prime example of what I mean, right? Okay, when you look at Wade when he came into the league, you know what position Wade was playing? He was playing point guard, right?
But yes, you're right.
Same
But
same thing like
but
AI.
it's
AI.
not the same, son, because Wade, how long it take Wade to take it to help, not to take, to help take his team to a finals?
We're talking about what, maybe 2 3 years,
Two,
but
3 years.
I don't know if you could make that same argument if you sign somebody else. Like we talking about Shaquille O'Neal, who's the most dominant player
But
in
regardless,
NBA
Wade
history.
had game.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong in that regard. I'm just saying as far as looking at, okay, again, the skill set. We're still talking about a guy that needs developing, because again, everybody don't develop at the same
No,
pace.
and I
And
understand that, and I don't
and,
want to,
and
and I don't want to seem like I'm just beefing with you just to beef with you because I'm not, right?
no, of course not.
And
No.
and I get that it's my show and we got to be entertaining and whatever the case may be. So I might just be being emotional just to be emotional, right? But which I apologize for because you already know you my G. Know what I
No,
mean?
we good. We good. Yeah.
But my problem with RJ is he disappears for weeks and then they come for Randall. Dog, like, does that even make sense?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why it makes sense, right? And it's not
You
because
gonna tell me why that makes sense?
yeah, yeah. Now watch this, right? Because I'm not saying you're wrong in your criticism for RJ. If RJ ain't showing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
RJ ain't showing up, and you have to call him out on it. But when we're looking at the franchise, right? You start with the player that you deem is the best player or the franchise player. And I said this on a lot of occasions. The franchise player will get the credit and will get the criticism if, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to wins and losses. You know what I mean? If
Okay.
you're looking at the fact that, okay, and I'll break down other players to make that make sense. LeBron James, right, would make the right basketball play if he's getting double teamed or if he runs into a double team and he'll pass the ball to an open shooter, the shooter misses. The criticism will go to LeBron. Oh, that was, that was dumb. You should have, that's why you'll never beat Jordan because you don't have the killer instincts. But bro, the smart play is to bring in the defense to give somebody an open look, which he accomplished. Right? It's the culmination of what you're doing as the franchise player. Now, if he does that and the shot goes in, it's the right basketball play, and he'll get all the credit. Oh, if it wasn't for LeBron's high basketball IQ, you see what I'm saying?
No,
Like
I do see what you. I do see
that's
what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. I do. I do. I'm
so
listening.
that I think that's why the immediate credit and criticism goes to Randall, because again, if you're looking at him as the franchise player, then we're going as far as you carry us. Your decision making on court will benefit
But
whether we win or
also,
lose.
right? But
So
also, DSJ, not to cut you off, but also, right? When
yeah,
you hear the third pick in we in 2021, the 2018 draft say, I'm ready to be a franchise player, and then he disappears for 3 weeks at a time. That's not good enough for me, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. If and when I say it, and I don't fuck all the caveat. I don't give a fuck, bro. To be honest, that nigga's not doing enough. He is not a number two. That nigga's a role player in my eyes. Niggas disappear way too much, and niggas want to blame Randall. It's like, bruh, stop disappearing. They don't even meet my nigga halfway, but then everybody want to blame my G. Like, come on, bruh. Meet the nigga halfway. Just hit your open shots. That's all you gotta do.
Which is fair criticism, which is why I said I'm not saying you're wrong when you talk about RJ in that regard, right? But all I'm saying is the reason that you're not gonna see him get the blame like that is because he's not the franchise player
But
as
he,
much as
nah,
he
come
might
on,
want to
bro. He
be.
still deserved the blame because he disappeared when he said he wanted to be the number 2. He put that shit on himself. So we gotta hold him accountable. These people that's just trying to bypass accountability is bullshit.
Nah, but I don't think anybody does. That's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
do.
I,
They are definitely doing it. I heard all the time. Trade Randall. You want to trade our best player for what? So we could be in a fucking lottery again?
but I think it's the question of who are they trading them for, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'll give you an example. No one's talking about
You
trading
sound like
Randall
you
for.
agree with the malarkey, fam.
No, no, no. I'm just saying. I understand. Like I'm hearing the point, right? But what I'm saying is, if the conversation is about trading Randall, right? You're not trading him for nothing less than another franchise player. So you're never sitting here saying, like for instance, the Ben Simmons conversation, right? There's no way you're sitting here saying I'm trading away Randall or I'm trading away RJ for Ben Simmons when you're looking at certain things like one
Yo, to be honest
salary,
with you, I'm
two.
trading RJ for Ben Simmons in a heartbeat. Randall, no.
But
I'm
again,
being honest, but that's me because I know that Randall needs another consistent ass player, and his mojo will go up. Them niggas is too inconsistent. I watch him ball and bully dudes, and then them do RJ get blocked every single game. Nobody talks about his block streak. How long he been getting blocked 3 years straight for like every game? Come on, bruh. Then they say, "Oh, run the offense." Why you gonna run the offense through a ghost? You gonna run the offense through a ghost?
well, I think, like I said, I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just, like I
I'm
said, I'm trying to put
spazzing.
it.
I'm sorry. I
Nah, no, no,
apologize.
no, no. It's just about putting it all in perspective. Because, like I said, your point is valid when
It's not
you have
you.
to put.
It's not you. You know it's not you.
Right, right. No, but I'm saying, as far as understanding the point and understanding, like, again, the thing is, sometimes you gotta understand the other party, just so you can make the point of, okay, now this is why you're wrong. You
But
know what I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm
Like,
saying. But that's
giving
exactly.
the
I understand where they coming from, but this is why they wrong.
right. But again, it's other culminations to that whole thing, right? Because even when we're looking at RJ is not. RJ's a slice of the pie, but how big of a slice is he
He's a role
compared to
player, bro.
somebody?
And a lot of people keep saying give him the keys, but he's a role. Why would you give a role player the keys?
Right. Well, I mean, again, I think it's just more of it's less risk with RJ, and I'll tell you why. It's salary based. Period. If you sitting here comparing RJ's salary to even like somebody like Evan Fournier, we're not even gonna go to our Randall. Let's just keep it as simple as Evan Fournier, because he's supposed to be considered the second best player because he's the second highest paid. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about a guy that just gave you 2 points. You know what I'm saying? Just yesterday, he gave you
But
2 points for a guy that makes
DSJ,
18
I
million
said when we
dollars.
got that clown, I thought he was trade bait. Why do we get him? I was the first dude that say I thought he was trade bait. Why do we even grab him? Right? Nobody was like, "Oh, yo, he did see that." I'm like, nah. He trade bait. Right now, he's not performing. We can't trade him.
But the thing is, why would we even take the gamble of using him as trade bait? We could have answered. See, this is where for me the problem again falls to the front office, and why
Let's talk about it.
because what I'm looking at is you could have addressed the need, right, at small forward. And we got guys that are capable at that moment that was out there. Whether you drafted a Jalen Johnson um in the draft or a BJ Boston, Or if you went the route of going into free agency, you could have picked up um what's his face Oubre or DeRozan or any of, and you know what I'm saying, any of those
Anybody,
guys that
bro.
was available at that position, right?
Somebody more consistent and reliable.
And you could have answered that without having to worry about one, using them for trade bait for anything better, because now you're improving the roster while you're addressing a need, right? Now you're in a position to where you got a player that you overpaid. And for me, I'm a traditionalist. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the salary has to have a base. I would never personally pay somebody over $15 million if you're not even a certain level of player. Like if you've never made an all-star team, we can't have that conversation because there's nothing to base that salary off of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't give me like maybe 18 points per game on a consistent basis, like if your career is 18 points per game, there's at least something to work with. You don't even give me that. Um, but again, it just goes to salary base, because now here it is where you got an $18 million guy that one isn't even giving you over 14 points per game, right? So RJ gives you that, and he doesn't even make that much money in compared to that salary. We're talking about what, 8 million? So that's $10 million less a season for the same production. I overpaid this guy. And again, I'm trying to fit him on a team that he doesn't fit on. All the while, I'm sitting here talking about trading them or using them for trade bait.
No, but he would fit on our team if we had a little more offensive structure. If we had a little offensive option, it can't just be ISO Randall, same run around play with the double screen. It's like, come on, bro, you gotta have some movers and shakers on your team, like that know how to get buckets. Like,
Right. And you know what? And it's funny because all of this goes right into the
like,
same point
come on,
I've been
there's
saying.
Jay, and I
Yeah.
don't mean to cut you off, my G. You my G, and
Now we good.
I
You know.
watched it. No, I'm a humble dude, bro. Like I get lit and shit, and I be lit, but I'm humble. But nigga, I watch the games. I see the
Yeah.
bum ass shit. I play basketball. I'm not no NBA player, but I know the game.
Right.
So I know what I see. I know what I do. I know what I see dudes not doing, and I know what I see them doing. And that's the shit that be pissing me off. They don't want it this year, and that's not my fault. That's their fault.
But again, that falls on the same thing I was saying. This is where you got to blame the front office. No matter how you slice and dice it, that is a front office decision. When you're talking about drafting a player, that's a front office decision. When you talk about firing a coach, it's a front office decision. When you talk about hiring a coach, it's a front office decision.
We can't.
You don't have.
How the fuck we gonna fire our coach after our coach just won coach of the year?
Yeah, ask,
How
well,
foolish?
ask Toronto
How
that, because that's
foolish
what they
is that?
did.
That's foolish.
But ask Toronto that that's what they did. They did the same thing. They fired Dwayne Casey after he won Coach of the Year. But I digress. At the end of the day, no matter how you slice and dice it, it all falls on the front office, because you chose these people. No matter how you want to, give it, the credit it deserves or not. You know what I mean? Randall's contract right now is a front office decision. Randall don't pay himself. The coach didn't sit there and say, "I'm gonna give you this money." That's a front office decision. So I'm saying all that to say that no matter how we look at it, the people that we need to be looking at, the blame for the failure of the season so far
Front
falls on the
office.
front office. Absolutely.
I agree with that. I'll give you that. But I still feel like RJ Fournier deserve like at least 45% of the blame.
I mean, you got to blame them for what they do on the court, but again, who brought him in?
They disappear. No, come on, bro. RJ
Who
been
brought,
here, bro. This year 3. We expected him to take a step up, right? All right.
Right. No, of course, yeah.
He averaged 17 last year. What he averaging this year?
About 14.
Should I
Hey,
should I, should I continue?
there's no need to. Like I said, I agree, but
I know you agree because
I
I'm not shitting on this boy. I'm saying you're supposed to be improving. You only averaging 17 points.
yeah. But again, this is
It's
why I
not like
keep
you went
saying,
from it's and I'm sorry. And I know I hesitate. I make long pauses. I apologize about that. I'm dramatic.
nah, it's all good, man.
He only averaging 17 points. He went back down to 14.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
I mean, it's not. It ain't.
Like my man argued with me all summer. My nigga Eases Jesus argued with me all summer. I had to cut him at my co-host because he was a fucking RJ apologist. It got tiresome because of the simple fact that you won't state the obvious. Your man be disappearing for mad long. He give you 1 or 2 games and you satisfied with that. Son, I'm not a glutton. I'm not a glutton for punishment. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not going to abuse me 99% of the time and reward me 1% of the time and think I'm going to fucking love you. Fuck you. Know what I mean? Not you in particular, my nigga.
Nah, I got you. I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not that type of guy, bro. I'm a very logical, linear dude that see things for what it is. I don't give a fuck. You're not showing. You took a back step. What made him comfortable enough to make him think he could take a back step? When
But
he
that's what
say,
I'm saying. Like at that point,
and he not playing the
what?
defense that he said he was going to play. What made him comfortable enough to take a back step when he not even playing the defense that he said he was going to play, bro? Come on.
Yeah, I
Come
can't argue.
on.
I can't argue that point. Yeah, that's facts.
Come on, bro. That shit just get corny after a while. It's just like, all right, you just happy with making the money that you're making and you just showing up. You think 14 points is enough. You ain't gonna be on the Knicks doing that shit, nigga.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I just look at the fact that again, we're complaining about a guy that makes 8 million who
Not about
averages
the
15, but
bro.
I'm looking at Evan Fournier makes 18 and averages 12.
All right, let's talk about Evan Fournier. I've been saying he should have got benched for Alex Burks. To be honest, I've been saying we shouldn't even have got him. I was the nigga saying that. Go back. I got like 70 streams. You could go back to him, G. You know.
Nah,
You know.
I've been there. I've
Yeah,
been there
you
with
was
you.
there. You was
So
there. So, I wasn't like I've been said, why we get him? He's mad inconsistent. He played for Orlando. Does he know what it's like to play in the Garden?
yeah, man.
And look at
It's sad, man. It really is. It's a sad thing when you look at again just how much improvement we made to making the playoffs one year to where we're looking like a lottery
and we
team all
only
over
replaced
again.
2 players.
And
And that's
yeah,
the saddest part. That's the
yeah.
saddest. No, hold on, I'm lying. We replaced like what?
No, it was two. If you
Five
think
players,
about it,
5 players.
no,
But
no, no. Because think about it. If we brought everybody back, right? For the most part, we brought everybody back, right?
yeah,
The people that was on the roster last season, we brought back the culmination of that team. The only difference in that starting unit is the point guard.
hello, DSJ. Until my G gets it. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
No, yeah. You muted yourself.
Oh, okay, my fault. Yeah. No, I was saying, no, it was two plays that we've initially replaced because the culmination of the team that we had, we brought back. Burks is back, Noel is back, Rose is back, right?
Nah,
Um, but we got rid of Reggie Bullock and Alfred Payton, rightfully so.
no, but
Right?
no, hold on. A lot of people keep forgetting this. We didn't just get rid of Reggie Bullock and Alfred Payton. We got rid of Reggie Bullock, Alfred Payton, Frank Ntilikina, right? And the three things them dudes did was perimeter fucking lock. Those three dudes was my NBA career is based on the fact that I can stay in front of you even a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So we lost three dudes that like to play defense and then wonder why we on the well, we won one game out of the last seven.
Now we got two out of them. We got the Hawks and the Spurs. And like I said, I'm not disagreeing
God,
at
bro,
all.
this shit is
But
despicable, bro.
now
We
now
supposed to
watch
be the
this.
third in the East. We started off 5-1. We is trash can.
But watch this though, right? How much better would we have been if the only move we made from this season to last season was just maybe upgrading Alfred Payton for Kemba Walker, where we would have been able to at least hide him a little bit better on the
Bro,
defensive end.
Reggie Bullock was a fucking monster, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Frank, I like Frank, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Frank showed up when we needed Frank to show up. You know what I mean? Like McBride and these cats, like they might not be Thibodeau guys, but they play defense. Why would you give? I don't get these dudes. It's like, yo, why would you get rid of dudes that's in your scheme, that's helping your scheme thrive? And now your scheme looks stupid. Now he looks like an incompetent ass coach
Yeah,
because he got rid of the reason why his scheme worked. See how that works?
right. But again,
Oh no, ain't nobody get what ain't
the
nothing at
front
the
office.
front. Hold on.
No, but
No, hold on.
no, but see,
Give me 30. Let me go like this. Hold on. Give me 30 seconds. Let me go like this, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. My bad, DSJ.
nah, you good. Nah, but nah, hear me out though, right?
I'm listening. I'm
Because
listening.
because this is why I keep on saying. This is why I keep on saying the core of everything you saying falls on the lap of the front office. No matter how you slice and dice it, that
Okay.
is the start of everything. When you talk about offensive schemes, that's a
Okay.
coaching decision that comes from the hiring from the front office,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right? When it comes down to the players that are selected, it comes from the drafting of the front office or the free
Okay.
agent signing of the front office.
Okay.
So every point you make, valid, invalid, agreed, disagreed, don't matter.
No,
At the
no,
end of
you
the
know what?
day,
You know
front
what?
office will always
No, you
get
know
the
what?
blame.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you right here, right? Because I'm man enough to be honest with you. Excuse me. I agree that the front office is the initial problem this year, right?
Right,
The Fournier and the Kemba move, they were good on paper, but not good technically, right?
right.
And I'm smart enough and aware enough and observant enough to know that Kemba probably shouldn't have been benched before Fournier got benched, right?
Super facts.
Fournier should have been benched first. That's a fact. And my nigga Shaw Legacy, shout out to my G, been telling me he was getting paid more, so we can't bench him. But he was playing more trash than Kemba. Like, and they tried to make up this fake ass analytic bullshit. Like, you couldn't just pull Kemba in the fourth quarter like you've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, they act like niggas don't see what's going on. They act like our eyes be lying to us. You know what I mean? They try to tell us how to think, but your eyes don't deceive you, people. They don't. When they say believe half of what you hear and even less of what you see, that's true. But don't let them fucking lie to you. Don't believe what they tell you. Believe what you feel. That part.
Truthfully,
And that's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's all I mean. Like, I see what I see and I see what I see and I don't like it.
I don't think anybody does. You
I
know,
don't like it, bro. I don't like it for the simple fact that these motherfuckers like Randall yelling at Fournier. And yeah, he should be yelling at Fournier, but you shouldn't be yelling at Fournier on the court. You got to pull him to the side and talk to him like a man. And you know what I mean? Like,
there are elements to both of them that need changing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we being honest, I think when it comes down to Randall, Randall shouldn't get as much criticism under certain circumstances.
come on, bro. They blame
But
everything on that nigga. They say trade him like he is the problem when nobody helps him. How could you be the problem when you have no help? Does that make sense?
nah,
DSJ.
but
I
nah, I
appreciate you
mean,
coming through and giving me somebody to actually talk to. Because how could you be the problem when nobody helps you?
nah, I mean that's a true statement, right? That's a true statement.
how,
I think the
how the
other
fuck
part,
could you be the
but I
problem?
think the other part of it hit and here's where the devil's advocate plate, people come into
Play
play.
play devil advocate because I like to do that too.
You got to look at Randall's game and how much of it has evolved in regards to the open look. Like when you're looking at him now, still, dribbling into double teams, and it's like, fam, you ain't learned your lesson from year one with that. Like you've been dribbling in the double teams. Like the only thing you can say that might be different is that you're not committing as many turnovers or committing turnovers at crucial moments of the game. But that would be a stretch because of how often, again, the ball is in his hands. So again, it's the same thing with like with Russell Westbrook and how many times you've seen him turn the ball over at key moments and why a team would lose a game. You know what I'm saying? When you're the best player on the court or you're the number one option, you're gonna have to live and die with that criticism. And just like you're gonna have to live with that credit when
That's
they
a
sit
great
there and
no,
say,
no,
you
no,
know what?
DSJ. DSJ, that's a great point, bro. Because honest, I feel the same way about him, right? If I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I feel like last year, and it's the shit that used to piss me off about Randall last year, right? You always getting the last second shot and you missing it. It's like if you want to be that guy, and it's the NBA, they gonna give you the shot. You
yeah,
gotta hit that. You gotta hit that bitch. Like, and you, yeah, and I'm gonna say it how I mean. You gotta hit that bitch. You gotta hit that bitch. because if you gonna give if you're gonna give it to me, I'm hitting that. I'm hitting. You giving it? Are you giving it to me? I'm hitting that.
No freaky. Yeah.
No, like pause. Know what I mean, for my young boys. But nah, if you gonna give it to me, I'm hitting that. Pause. Like facts. Like, and
Yeah.
the fact that them niggas don't be hitting that consistently, it shows me niggas' character. He's not a killer.
But none of them really, you know what I'm saying, have
They're not
displayed that.
killers, bro, and that's the problem. They're not killers. They
Yeah,
pretend
man.
to be. They make faces, but no, nobody believes you.
You need more people. True indeed. But yo,
Nobody.
I hate to cut and run on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back in here, man. But I just wanted
100.
to
Yo, I
holler at
appreciate
you for a
you.
few
I
ticks.
appreciate you hopping on, my G. 100, nigga. My Merry Christmas and all that shit. I just wanted to hop on. It's been 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So I wanted to come through, give my opinion and shit. But you enjoy the rest of your work night, bro.
All right, man. You too, man. Have a good one.
I'll probably be on till like 10. So hop back on.
I got you.
Word.
All right, one.
My nigga DSJ Delano Steele Jr. Coming with the heat while I'm eating my Chex Mix. Oh God. The homie Boost Mobile says Tibbs don't know he has used Kemba speed with the high pick and roll, open the floor, and get the ball out of Randall hands. Fam, I've been calling it for like, they've been getting mad at me because I've been calling it. And I'm like, yo, it started early. We had these like third quarter woes, you know, like how the white people they call it woes and shit. When you can't score for 3 or 4 minutes. And it's like, if you can't score for that long, why is not the coach interjecting? Call this play, call this play, call this play. That is what you standing there for. You're not just standing there to fucking right, fam. You're not just standing there to fucking yell at the referee. That's not what your job is. You're not just standing there to yell at the referee. What your job is pertaining to is to call plays. Not just to tell somebody, guard up, guard up. No. Run 7-6, run 5-2, run 3-4. That is what your fucking job is. Yo, Boost Mobile, pop up. Because at the end of the day, somebody got to run the offense, right? Like, these players might be in the heat of the moment and they might not be thinking the best thing they could think at the moment. Their lungs might be in their fucking mouth or in their ass, pause, right? So you as a coach, stop focusing on the refs and focus on getting your team in the best position to win every single fucking game. And that's my fucking problem with Tom Thibodeau. Know what I mean? And DSJ said it the best. He did say it the best, that the front office set us up for shit this year. They did. They set us up for shit. They didn't hold it down for us. Know what I mean? They got us half a player, Kemba with the knees. I tried to be optimistic, but Know what I mean? And then they got us Fournier. He only show up in the Olympics. So that's the front office fault for getting us 2 starters that's non-starters. That's despicable. Despicable, I say again. I'm gonna drop a bomb on despicable because it's the fucking despicable. And it's a disgrace that 2 of our starters, I don't even know what they've been averaging because I don't even want to get into the numbers. Because if I get into the numbers, I'm gonna get even more pissed off. People, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna get even more pissed off because him, him, and him, those 3 players I've been talking about, because it's all 3 of their fault, right? And it's really RJ. RJ pissing me off the most. And niggas don't want to talk about that. Niggas always want to, oh, he making more. Fuck, he making more. He said he wanted to be this and that and that and this. Boost Mobile says, I want players that know how to play with their back to the basket. I want players that know how to play basketball. Boost Mobile. That part. Fuck having your back to the basket. I want you to know how to play basketball. Playing basketball means you know how to play. You can't. You should be able to play with your back to the basket, face up, in the post, on the sideline, 3, 2s, all every facet of the game, all of it. Not just being tall and ugly. That's not enough. Fuck. Tired of these fake hype ass niggas getting in the league and they don't give you shit. And then we on hope and dreams and then we fucking take a step forward, then we take a step back. Fuck all that step back shit. We need to take a step forward, bro. I'm pissed off tonight. Fuck, I need a lighter. Sorry, people. I'm just fucking pissed off. Fucking team sucks dick. No pause. Let me go get a lighter. Boost Mobile said, we don't get no foul calls. That's why I want length. We are one of the shortest teams in the NBA. feel like that Nick Nacky shit I feel like we shouldn't have got rid of Frank, and I feel like we shouldn't have got rid of Reggie, to be honest. We're paying for it. All we had to do was go get Kemba. We didn't need no McBride and no unproven dudes. Like, we know what Frank gonna give you. We know what Reggie gonna give you. We need proven dudes when you trying to win. We don't need fucking question marks. Am I right or am I wrong, fellas? I'm talking to the chat, man. Respond. I'm waiting. Cause the Knicks at this point, bro. Like, I feel like they made a lot of bad decisions in the offseason, man. They should have did a lot better. Should have did a lot better. Made a lot of bad decisions in the offseason. For sure. In a couple minutes, I'm about to invite a couple of the homies. My kids is in the fucking other room singing Frosty the Snowman and shit. They need to shut up. But I love them. I'm about to hit the homie, invite him. He be talking stupid though. But we'll see how he talks tonight. It's almost a new year, man. We 15 days. We 16 days from the new year. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call the homie real quick. On God. Sorry, people. My apologies. Shit be happening. My blunt went out. I'm just tired, man. My man said Knox is looking solid and Tibbs stunted his growth. I think every coach we had before him as well stunted his growth. But last year he should have played a little more. I agree. You know what I mean? Learned how to play a little more defense or whatever the case may be. Oh shit. Camera malfunction. Sorry. Camera malfunction. It happens. To be honest, I need a better mic stand. I need to buy another one. I'm waiting for somebody who wants to discuss this catastrophe called the Knicks in the 2021 season. We was just one of the hottest teams at the beginning of the year. Now we one of the coldest teams at the end of the year. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What the fuck is wrong with my shit? Why is it not making phone calls? Let me try my phone. It's not working. Addison! 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 Oh, you want some love?
Her say no and her don't care. That what her said.
All right. I'm going to be doing some. I can't even say it on live because I'm live. So get out. I love you. Ah, love you. All right, get out.
Oh, yeah.
Love you too. Bring me a lighter, bro.
Mom said no.
Bruh, bring it in now.
Mom said no. Yeah. You're streaming. You can't say
I am
the word.
streaming.
You can't say the word.
I can say whatever I want, but I
Okay.
won't
Yesterday.
because I love you.
Yesterday.
What?
Mom said. Daddy, get up and get yourself a lighter.
No, hurry up and bring it and then take it back. Come on, hurry up, blood. Go.
Mommy said no.
Leave the dog alone. He's fine.
That's my dog. You're only doing.
Blood, both y'all get out. Get out my face.
You're only one person.
I get
Know
out.
that.
I don't mind. Oh, you all right?
No, no.
Be careful. Push your head, but don't slap your head into nothing.
No. So the living room wanted to go and the living room. Why is it beeping?
Why would you throw that?
I don't. You don't do that. To my sister.
I do that to all three of y'all. I'm not playing with y'all.
Yeah.
Let's stop playing with me. Yes, motherfucker. Sorry, chat. I apologize. They be trying to play with me, so I had to check something. You know how that is, but I digress. Back to these whack ass Knicks. He said Knox is looking solid. Oh yeah, we addressed that already. Knox is not looking solid, my boy. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's not. I'm calling my boy one more time, see if he want to join a live. Oh no, I'm tripping. I was supposed to call him on my phone. Oh shit. Where's that? My phone been tripping. Shit tripping. Like, we live, bro. Where the fuck you at? Oh, niggas acting inconspicuous today. I see how it is. Call a nigga on his house phone, nigga. Niggas think they can avoid nigga. You can't avoid me, bitch. Because I got all your numbers. I got all your numbers. Yeah, nigga, I got all your numbers, nigga. All of them. Straight nigga. What's good, my G? What's the vibe, man? I sent you like 5 links, man. Why you ain't joining a live, G? Here we go. There we go.
I had my phone in the other room. Straight up, no lie. No.
Nah, I believe you, nigga. I believe you.
Yeah, what's good though? What happened?
Nah, I was talking about how bum ass our team been, nigga, and your mans in them.
Yeah, I know. Y'all niggas has been looking real. It's been a disappointment so far. It's been a total disappointment.
I was trying to like, we was talking about it. I was gonna go. I've been live for like at least an hour now. You feel me? Entertaining the people. You feel me? Letting them know how I feel. You feel me? I was thinking about going live till at least 10, but you know what I mean? It's a little copacetic, but I know you got something on your mind, man. Come talk about it. I know you got something on your mind, man. It's been 2 weeks, nigga. I know you got something on your mind.
I mean, I don't really have. They're not doing well. Everything I got is negative.
Negativity is what they need to hear right now because that's is what they putting forth.
That's what I'm saying. I really. It's gonna be a negative. I got a negative.
I got negative shit to say as well. It's not positive, but that's the truth. No, but I want to hear your negative takes. I want to hear your fucking because you caped for this nigga for all summer. You feel me? Come on, bro. Stop with that, bro. We need to be objective and honest right now.
What are you talking about, bro?
Son, we need to be objective and honest right now. So let's be honest and objective.
I don't have an opinion. No, I'm not throwing my opinion in my hat in the table
Yo,
right now.
eases.
Nah, we're gonna see what's going on.
Eases.
Giving up and not
But
even half.
eases. Yo, on God, bro. You gonna lie about RJ?
No, nigga, I'm not giving up halfway through the season. You talking about?
I say I gave up? So
I
you making word? Don't put words in my mouth. Did I say I gave up?
If anything, I see an improvement. But I mean,
You've seen an improvement?
everybody in the NBA.
Don't sit here and lie, my nigga. You seen an improvement? He said he's seen an improvement. Chat. He ain't seen no improvement.
I've seen improvement from the nigga hitting jump shots. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, bro. Stop lying, bro.
He's being more active. You know what I'm saying? Remember how I said go to the rack? And it's not wrong with going to the rack because that's gonna bend the defense. That's gonna make the defense suck in. There's nothing wrong with that. I like him doing. He's still doing that. He's doing it. It seems like a little bit more. That's okay though.
So, but why he's scoring a whole lot less?
Because everybody's scoring a lot less. It ain't just him. The team is horrible. He's doing a lot of shit, but the team is horrible, bro. How you gonna succeed on a team that's bad? And that's that, bro.
It's called being an individual player, nigga, and showing niggas what you got.
If that was the case, the Knicks would be in the playoffs. Straight up. Because, I mean, Randall is struggling too.
No, Randall ain't struggling. Everybody else is struggling around Randall, and then them niggas want to blame Randall. Let's talk about it.
Randall can't find his place in the offense. It's nothing bad. It's only been a couple games through the season. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's been 25 games. 26.
We just found out about Deuce and Quentin Grimes. We just found out about these dudes just a couple of days ago. So everything is changing. We're getting better.
We are not getting better. We lost.
You know what I mean by
we lost again.
We're not even gelling yet, but we're starting to put something together. We're getting like a little mold. We still got to mold the things, and we got to design it now. We got to put it in place and shit. You know what I'm saying?
My man, we supposed to be fourth in the East, third in the East. What you talking about, E?
Because I said it, nigga. I was like, yo, they got a lot of teams, but the Knicks, I don't even care about the rest of the NBA, man. I'm talking about the Knicks, man. Knicks is disappointing. I could say they need this. I could say they need that. Fact is, I thought they would be better, but they not. So
I thought so too. I'm very disappointed. Highly.
Let me holler at you another time, man.
All right, fam. You have a good night.
What about tomorrow or some shit? Or the next Friday night? Friday night, we're going to set something up.
All right, we will.
All right, then.
You have a good one, my G.
All right.
Word. 100. Love. He mad too. Just like me. I mean, he mad too, just like me. He wasn't even RJ apologizing. So I know how that is. Oh God. To be honest, the Knicks, we have a lot of problems. And I don't know. I'm the type of nigga like, yeah, I like talking about the problems because it's entertaining. But at some point, I want to talk about the solutions as well. And I'm like, what can we do to improve the team? I don't think Ben Simmons is the only answer. You feel me? But when I was going Damian Lillard crazy, niggas wasn't feeling me. You feel me? I was going Damian Lillard crazy and niggas was not feeling me. But it is what it is. I don't give a fuck if niggas is feeling me or not. You just gotta say how you feel and stick with that. I mean, so that's what I'm on. For real. Just imagine if we had Lillard, we wouldn't be going through this shit because we would have a real fucking 1A to go with our 1B, and we wouldn't have this problem. Because when Randall puts up 27 points, we wouldn't have another motherfucker disappearing. Motherfuckers don't want to talk about RJ disappearing all the time. Oh, it's still too soon to tell. It's still this. It's still that. It's like, bro, it's year 3. He went from 14 to 17 to 14. Does that make sense? Come on, man. Can we at least be honest about the bullshit? Can we at least be honest about the bullshit? Like, I like RJ Barrett like the next guy. I do. I like the way he gets to the rim. But if you can't finish and you can't do it consistently, why are you even in the fucking NBA? Period. Him and Evan Fournier is fucking up our season. And the fact that Tom Thibodeau bench Kemba for some fake ass defensive PRE or whatever the fuck they call it. Know what I mean? Fake shit. Like signed these niggas knowing that they was old and washed up and Randall needed real help. And you got these niggas, some niggas that was gonna show up sometimes. Fuck out of here. We need niggas that show up all the time, not sometimes. And not just show up in body. I need you to show up in spirit and mind, homie. Salute to my homie, Be Civilized, man. On God. You already know. You already know, fam. I gotta fix my camera real quick so I can get my face back on there. Give me 30 seconds. Let me get my technical shit right. Where's your mother? I don't want to see that shit when I get off. Bullshit. There we go. Bam. Ow. Man. All right. My camera should be right. Turn this shit over. Damn. Camera back. Boom. Shit was fucked up for a minute. Sorry. But yes, disappearing acts from coach to players, correct. I apologize that I couldn't address that comment soon enough, but it's the truth, man. This team is it's one of the most disappointing teams that like I had super high hopes and I'm so fucking disappointed it's not even fucking funny. Like know what I mean? You already know what time it is, man. Probably going for like I'm not even gonna waste your time with no bullshit going on for 3-4 hours with the bullshit. I just wanted to get one in one time. Let y'all know how I feel about this bullshit. Be civilized. You already know, bruh. Like, he'll spook. Spook. He played tentative. He hesitates. Like, it in my mind, like, I would call that nigga a saboteur. Like, you feel me? A saboteur. Like somebody that's like trying to sabotage your team on purpose. He seems like that person. Just always seem like he playing dumb but then when you playing for France, you hooping out. Fuck out of here. That shit is like weird to me. Just weird to me. Weird as fuck to me. You know what I mean? Evan Fournier, he just be fucking playing like he. If you watch how he play, Shaw, he'll be making a move. He'll be wanting to make a decision. Then he hesitate. Then he try to like. It's like, bro, you too big to be hesitating all the time. Make a decision and bang bang get to the rim, like and finish. You got to the NBA for a reason. You better show dudes why you in the NBA. Let me mute myself. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry, Chad. He said, oh, my nigga Shaw Legacy said, he's soft. New York is too much for certain dudes. Agreed.
Red Lobster. Call mommy.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on, chat. I'll be right back. Give me about like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Mommy ordered Red Lobster.
Fuck no.
Mommy ordered.
Yeah. No big deal for me though. Back into my music shit. It seems like nowadays, and nowadays it's crazy how the world work, and it's crazy how life work. Because nowadays was like 4 months ago, we was all so hype about our Knickerbockers. You feel me? We was all so invested, and now everybody's so like disgruntled and like not optimistic. You feel me? And I feel like this nigga said, "Who we trading?" I feel like we should be trading if you're asking the question. I feel like Fournier, Kemba, and RJ. It's not popular, but I was trying to trade RJ last year. And DSJ even said we shouldn't trade RJ for Ben Simmons. I'm like, why not? Noel? Be Civilized says Noel. Feel me? Everybody besides Randall, bruh, is up for up. Man, everybody, bruh. Everybody. Besides Rose and Randall, bruh. Everybody. Rose, Randall, maybe Burks. Know what I mean? This nigga know how to make me laugh. This nigga Shaw Legacy know how to make me laugh. Don't talk to me about trading no RJ Barrett. Bruh. 6 months ago is different from now, Shaw. Like, I mean, RJ is a weak link, bro. Like, a nigga that disappear all the time, that's a weak link, bro. Like, if I can't rely on you, you know what I mean? Like really rely on you, like, you know what I mean? Like, then how the fuck, like, you know? It's supposed to be almost like soldiers at war. Like, you watch my six, I watch your six, you know? Straight up. The problem is niggas ain't ready. No matter how much niggas uppraise these cats and want them to be ready and see more in their game than they see in their own game. Like, didn't this nigga Stephen A said these niggas was working on a left all summer? According to Stephen A. Smith, right? These niggas should all be up at least 3 points. They down points. That is not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Shit is fucking. It's frustrating. It's headache inducing. And I haven't been in the mood to argue with people. That's why I probably haven't been going live, you know. I got a lot of energy, but I just haven't had the energy to argue with niggas, you know? It's not worth it. So, me personally, I just haven't been on that. I mean, like, because a lot of things that I said we needed to worry about manifested itself. And you feel me? And people told me we should have talked about it a long time ago. And they brought a lot of, you know, critical topics up that we should have been talking about at that time as well that I didn't address. But I feel like a lot of the problems that we have right now manifested themselves because we did not see ourselves for what we really are. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Coaching development or the players. I just had a discussion with DSJ before you came through, and we talked about the front office a lot. And he skewed me because he thought I was just trying to like bash RJ, but I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like Fournier and RJ just they disappointed me this year. You feel me? A lot. And to be honest with you, like if these dudes would just play to what they supposed to be, then it wouldn't be a problem. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not much. You just got to do what you supposed to do. Like we're not asking you to be anything but what you averaged 17 last year. Average that. Fournier averaged 18. Average that. These dudes ain't even averaging close to what they averaged. So I gotta blame the players because you're not even meeting me halfway. Halfway would be averaging what you average every fucking game. Period. I don't want to hear all this. No, we getting to know each other. It's a new system. It's all this. That's all excuse dick sucking participation bullshit. Shaw Legacy says, "Do you think that maybe these so-called protocols our players are and probably got something to do with trade talks behind the scenes?" You think maybe these protocols players have to deal with are probably got something to do with trade talks behind the scenes? To be honest, I think they tell you to be professional. They tell you, and I get that these dudes is human beings. I get it. They're not pawns on a chessboard. They're not fucking things to be played with. These dudes breathe and they air like we do, right? So, and that's how we gotta look at it first before anything else. So I feel like we gotta put our players in the best headspace, the best body space, the best like space that they could be in, period, to where when they come to work, they want to work hard. You know what I mean? Because when you go to work and the conditions are beautiful and it's lovely, like you work even harder. You know what I mean? Some people may get comfortable, but some people appreciate that, like, damn, especially, you know what I mean? So we gotta, I don't think they're presenting the best workspace this year. You know what I mean? To be honest, if that makes any sense. Yeah, but Fournier, yo, all right.
And you're not gonna get any crap with it.
Tell her I want some crab. Close the door. And be civilized. I don't agree with you because Fournier might have been coming off the bench, but he started on Orlando for 7 years. Maybe, yeah, for 7, maybe 8 years. He was averaging about like 20 something points on that team. And as soon as he left Boston, right? And we all know why they traded him. You feel me? He was getting older. You feel me? So why the fuck did the Knicks pick him up if they know we're not grabbing? Like I get if they would have grabbed him in year 4. I mean year 5. Why are you grabbing him in year 8? We don't need him. We had Reggie. Somebody's gonna play defense and hit them corner threes. We don't need somebody that's moving the ball and can't even hit the three off the dribble. So why you dribbling so much if you can't hit your shots off the dribble? Come on, bro. See, when you make a point to me, I can think about it, take a second, and then rebuttal it so easy because of the simple fact that even though he was coming off the bench, he started for 7 years and he was balling out in Orlando when he was the guy. Thibodeau, and I get slayed for this. I thought Thibodeau was and I do. No, to be honest, I think Thibodeau is the problem because his offensive strategy sucks. I don't think we traded any trade. I don't know when the trade deadline is to be specific. I could find out. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me find out. NBA trade deadline. 2021-22 NBA 2021-22 NBA trade deadline. When is the NBA trade deadline this year? March 25th. March 25th. So that's going to be, we got enough time. January, February, March. Yeah, so we got 3 more months. Know what I mean? What the fuck, bruh? Fuck my shit up. What y'all do? Fucking shit, bruh. Sorry. I was saying that, yeah, the fucking NBA deadline is on the 25th of March. That's 3 months away. January, February, March. So we can't trade. I heard we can trade Fournier and Randall till February. I don't think we're trading Randall at all, to be specific. So y'all know where I'm coming from. But okay. I don't know if I gotta look up and see if there's any articles on that, Mom Shah. You know, so we could just put some concrete behind it, because it'll make me feel better about Tibbs. But I honestly didn't understand the Fournier signing. I didn't see the fit. Like, Kemba, yeah. I like the Kemba. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to be optimistic for you for about Fournier. I was hard on the Fournier. I was hard on it. You know how critical, bruh. I am. I was hard. And then they bench Kemba before Fournier, bruh. For the dodo. Not for the greater good of the team. For the dodo. Fuck out of here. That shit corny to me. Be Civilized says, I believe it's a conflict of interest in the front office, yo. Dolan signed Kemba, not Tibbs, and Scott Perry got Evan and he said not Tibbs. And Scott Perry got Evan Fournier. We've been talking about conspiracies, man. Kemba was a good signing. We did not need Fournier. What did we need Fournier for? We got Reggie Bullock. He could hit threes and play defense. If we're going to get Fournier, we don't need McBride. I thought Fournier was coming off the bench. Then I realized we went complete offense and fucked our team up. We gave up our 3 guards that play defense. If they would have gave up 1 guard that played defense, I would have respected that. You can't give up 3 of them. My shoes keep kicking my fucking... I kick my shoes off, so it keep fucking my camera up. To be honest, man. It wasn't just Bullock, though. They let Frank walk. Can't let Frank walk, bro. It was Bullock and Frank. Because the least Frank would give you 3 threes on occasion. Spicy on occasion. Spicy like you from New Orleans. Bro, niggas hated on Frank, but Frank played D, bro. Frank played D. Like, these dudes don't cause misses. These dudes cause scores. You got to think about Reggie and Frank cause way more missed shots than they cause dudes scoring on them. Yes, you're going to score. They NBA players. But if you're causing more misses, then that means you get more opportunities. That means a lot of our fucked up plays, like just watch how we play. Watch how long we get a missed shot and their defense gets, we go, or what they call it, one shot possessions. After like 6 or 7 one-shot possessions, when you miss, you can't be surprised that you're down 14-15 when you're not playing no fucking defense. Period. And that's the front office problem right there. So I agreed with DSJ because they gave up our interval. They gave up what got us back for offense that was, to be honest, we didn't really need it. We just needed to squeeze the NBA like we were squeezing the NBA, continue to be tough and resilient and carve out our own niche. Stop trying to be like other. Oh, we want to shoot more. Nah, we didn't have to be like other teams. If we would have continued to be the Knicks, we would have made a name for ourselves. We fucked that up. Trying to be like other teams and grabbing a player with a blown out knee and a player that only shows up in the Olympics. Nah, Frank wasn't playing like that, but when he did play, I liked his performance. He had a couple games where I watched where he was balling out, man. He just never got no credit because he was hurt. He was hurt a lot last year and shit. And then, a lot of shit happened. But we trashed now. Last year is last year. This year is this year. We got bum ass Fournier and they benched our starting point guard. That's making $10 million a year. So that's $28 million wasted when we could have got one good ass player to match up with fucking Randall, and we would have been way better. Like when I was advocating for Lillard, but nobody was feeling me. Oh, we got Randall. Who we trading for Lillard? Who the fuck we trading for Lillard? RJ. Like, get over it. Like, now he regressed. I wanna hear what niggas saying now. Like, he's regressed. He's scoring 17 points last year and he's regressed. He's regressed. Fuck out of here. Come on, man. I'm not making that shit up. You watching it with your own fucking eyes. Shit crazy. Any last words from my panel? So, okay. Be Civilized says, do you feel we benched the wrong guy? Correct. I've been saying it. I was saying, go back, my G, and watch my streams. Probably like, I ain't been on for 2 weeks, so probably like a month and a half ago. I've been saying they benched the wrong guy. They should. First of all, when we got Fournier, I thought he was trade bait, right? Somebody said, why would we get somebody if we think he trade bait? I thought he was trade bait, right? You get him, he played good enough, we could get somebody better because contracts match. You got to match contracts in the NBA. Bam. That's a factor. So you don't get a dude and expect him to play like a straight bum when he's at least supposed to average 18 points a game. At least. Right? That's at least meeting. That's what I call meeting you halfway, right? Meeting you halfway is meeting your standard. His standard is 18 points a game. He's not even meeting his own fucking standard. So, of course, I would think the dude that's not coming off of knee surgery or knee problems, and Kemba was a little more sporadic than him, so to speak, right? But Kemba showed me more spurts than him. And he was way too much erratic for me. Like, I'm sorry. I would have started Alex Burks next to Kemba. I wouldn't have benched Kemba for no Alex Burks. That don't make no fucking sense. Alex Burks could play point guard sparingly. He's not a starting point guard. No, he's not. Come on. It doesn't make sense. And these decisions that the coach has been making, it makes you seem like he's incompetent. When the incompetency starts to rear an ugly head, you start to see people for like, why did they give him coach of the year when he's incompetent? Let's be honest. I don't want no incompetent coach. Incompetent fucking coach. Benching somebody making $10 million when the person making $18 million ain't doing shit. Come on, bro. Man, which is sad to say, bro. Soft tank. When you if you were listening to my old streams, I thought we was gonna be third in the East, fam, with the roster we have. It's coaching. Coaching and players. They're not playing up to they're not even meeting niggas halfway, man. I'm tired of saying it though, to be honest with you. Shit is sad that we hold niggas to higher regards than they hold themselves. Shaw Legacy says Tibbs ain't incompetent. They took away what was working for this disaster we're seeing now. Yes, I think that's a great point for the simple fact that we didn't need more rookies. We didn't need McBride and Grimes. What was the purpose of two more rookies when we trying to win now? Like, I'm always stand behind that. I thought the Campbell decision was a good decision. I thought the Fournier decision was a bad decision. I thought he was trade bait. You feel me? It's the first thing I said when we first signed him. I'm gonna just stick to that. But he's not no fucking defensive guru for them to just be benching Kemba for over him, right? Burks was playing more defense than him. Even Kemba was taking charges. How many fucking charges did Fournier take? So there's a lot of different points where that I could make up and bring if I really think about it when I watch the games and shit. Like, how many games have we lost since we benched Kemba? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. How many games have we lost since we benched Kemba? 6? 7? Shit hurts my fucking brain. Like you said, be civilized. Front office malpractice. Any last words, my G, before I cut it short? I was gonna go long, but I don't want to see like a crazy man. I mean, I'm gonna go get some food in me and probably lay it down. On that note, I'm TSK. This is Laons. Y'all hear my thoughts? Y'all feel me? Y'all already know what time it is. Know what I mean? I'm gonna drop that on y'all one time. 100. I appreciate y'all sharing these past 2 hours with your boy. For the gang, we outie.